So this past weekend, my friend texted me images of dolls from an event she was at, and I reacted very calmly, and I didn't at all freak out and answer in all caps, and then instantly go to the event, which was only happening for 2 days this past weekend. So Minimaailm, or if you translated the name then Mini World, is an event for collectors to exhibit their collectibles, and it mostly focused on models. So it mostly focused on like trains and planes and cars and this sort of miniature models, but there were some booths that also had dolls and other stuff like ponies and Legos and all sorts of Lego minifigures and stuff like that. So there was a lot of variety there at the event. Now, of course, I was mostly interested in fashion dolls, and there were two separate fashion doll tables. One that focused on 90s Barbies, I would say late 90s, maybe they had some early 2000s, but mid to late 90s. They started from about my birth year, which is 94, and went on to like 98, 97. I didn't see anything from the 2000s, maybe a couple of them are. Anyway, loads of gorgeous dolls that you can see here, and I went by the booth several times. I especially love this Victorian one. I think she's super cute. There was also this setup that wasn't fashion doll related, but was used for puppet animation and stop motion. And they had these little cute sets that are super realistic. And apparently this is an upcoming movie, and they're using the sets to film the film. I totally forgot what the film was called, but the sets are super cute. The style of the dolls is very different from fashion dolls, obviously, but I just really love these miniature doll houses and the sets, and you can see a little bit of the dolls here as well. There was also another fashion doll exhibit, which was jointly run by a mother and daughter, and there were basically two sides. One side that focused mostly on OMG LOL. You can see some brats as well, but mostly OMG LOL. And I don't collect them myself personally, and they're not my favorite fashion dolls, but I think it's super cool to see loads of them displayed beautifully like that, and I think they have such cute hairstyles. I love their hairstyles and their fashion styles. I think their fashions are so on point. And the other side of that same exhibit had collector's Barbies. Most of these were relatively new releases, but there were some older ones as well. They also had some dolls that I have, like the Harley Quinn doll and the movie Barbie. So we got to chatting and talked about dolls and how she has collected her dolls and where they're from. Some of her dolls were also from her friend, and she had also gotten some of them as presents. It was a really impressive, really fun collection, and I enjoyed having the little chat and meeting new people, as I always do. I think for me personally, this was my favorite bit of the entire event, obviously. There were loads of fun stuff you could do with your kids as well, like drive these little remote control cars and things. But in my opinion, for me, just meeting other fans and talking about Barbies and dolls is the best way to spend the weekend. The event only happened for 2 days, and the ticket was only €5 for 1 day. If you now feel like starting your own collection, then you might want to check out today's sponsor Bandayama, as they have many wonderful anime collectibles. And while you're shopping there, make sure to use my creator code HEIDE5, which I will put down in the description below, along with a link to their store. But if you have enjoyed this video, then I make a lot of doll content. I talk about dolls on this channel all the time, and I go to events and things. So if that's your cup of tea, then make sure to subscribe and leave this video a like. And also check out some of my other stuff, because I would love to be a YouTube partner one day, and the thing I'm missing is watch hours. So check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!